Yes, people right now we're on Zohran Mamdani's Twitter profile on X. So actually, it is a very exciting time. So you may have heard the news that Zohran Mamdani has actually won the mayoral election to become the next mayor of New York, and he's looking to be sworn in this coming January next year in 2026. Now, over the last several months, we have been producing content and videos around Zohran Mamdani's campaign and what he was doing, what he was talking about, the people he was meeting, the grassroots level, things that he was doing. We're going to take a look at this video shortly. But just before we do, like I was saying, for the last few months, we've been sharing some of the videos and content that Zohran Mamdani, the Democrat candidate, was sharing. And we saw how he went to different areas, different communities at the grassroots level, and he spoke to them in a way that they could understand, and he communicated very effectively. His communication skills are absolutely amazing, and he's eccentric. He's got character. He's got something about him. He's able to connect on an emotional level with other people at the grassroots level, to working class people. So when he was in, talking to New York residents, he was looking at some of the main issues rather than cultural wars. So other candidates were, focusing on his religion and trying to, put him down in those type of ways in terms of like culture type wars, whereas he was focusing on cost of living crisis, right? So he's talking about getting universal free childcare for New Yorkers, getting free buses so people can move about and travel for work and just generally commute across New York City, helping small businesses, helping reduce red tape, creating grocery stores, that kind of stuff. So all of this was designed to tackle what he felt was a big issue, which was the cost of living crisis in New York. And we saw that that resonated. Actually, people came out. So he had people volunteering, community organizing, door knocking, meeting people on the doorstep, on the street, in the local area, in the church, the mosque, the synagogue, the Gurdwaras, wherever it was. He had people volunteering, going out, drumming up interest in his campaign and communicating what he was all about, which helped him basically win. And I think a lot of the people that haven't previously voted, so people that had not voted in the past, were mobilized to come out, maybe for the first time for some of them, and actually get behind Mamdani and help support his victory when it came to the elections. So basically, after this momentous win, because he is a person of ethnic minority background. He's a Muslim. He was born in Uganda in Africa, and his parents are of Indian descent. So and he grew up then when he moved to New York as a young guy. He grew up in New York, so he's got so many different layers of culture and heritage there that basically come together, in a melting pot, and that also signify New York City is a big city full of immigrants that have helped shape the city over, you know, decades. So let's take a look at this video that is released.
The next and last stop is City Hall.
There you go. So quite poignant there. So it's basically showing that he's the man now. Obviously, in this kind of underground metro train thing where it's stopping at City Hall. So he's saying basically that he's now coming into City Hall and is ready to represent the grassroots community, working class people of New York, hard workers of New York, and bring back power to the people. So well done to Zohran Mamdani on his campaign and becoming the next New York mayor. Do let us know what you think about his campaign and the work that he's been doing and him actually winning this race in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.